How you doing? Liam Kenwright, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Are you okay?
Glad to see you.
Yeah, no, so I believe you knew my great uncle.
I did, yeah. Harry, we called him.
Yeah, well, his name was Harry. Yeah, everyone called him Harry.
He wasn't my tank commander.
Yeah.
But that makes any difference. You still meet the other lads around. He was such a nice bloke.
Yeah. Obviously, Harry's brother Cliff was my granddad. He passed away when I was 7, so obviously my memories of him are very, very limited.
Right.
But yeah, then obviously I had my dad, and we sadly lost my dad a couple of years ago to a short-term battle with cancer, which was obviously we're still dealing with the shock of that and stuff.
Oh yeah, Liam.
But yeah, so I mean, my dad used to tell me stories of my granddad and his uncle, all the time. Well, he didn't remember his uncle, but the stories that his dad used to tell, like a case of all bits and bobs.
Right.
So Harry, obviously, my granddad had accumulated a lot of Harry's war possessions and stuff. I've not brought the actual case because it's quite a flimsy thing, and you don't really want to carry it about. What I've done is,
but so you've got loads of
stuff. The best bits here.
Wow.
This is This is actually, which is a bit amazing. That's Harry's war Bible. If you see, it's signed by himself. Whatever, 1931. That was signed, and apparently.
Was that with him, did
he?
That was his war Bible. He
was 25 when he died. 26 was
so
he?
It's the exact same age I am now.
Oh, right, okay, right. Oh,
Did he have that with him?
Yeah, well, that was the diary. This was apparently a scarf that Harry actually wore. That was actually his scarf. He even got some old stains on from 70-year-old stains and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, me and my dad was like inseparably close. But he told me stories of him and his dad, and it was all a really.
He would have loved this, wouldn't he?
Unbelievable.
I was thinking that.
He would have unbelievably loved this.
I think that's a day pass. I had one.
Yeah.
2-day pass. We were out there every now and again. It wasn't a raffle. I think they just saw who'd been out longer, so they gave me. And I was lucky enough to get one because I've been out since July, August.
Yeah.
But the sad thing about Harry was, he got. It didn't happen very often. Only the odd one was allowed now and again. He got a fortnight's home leave. And I always remember him talking about it. He said, I don't want to go. I said, oh, why? Because he said, I've got a premonition. I'll go there, I'll have a good couple of weeks. And it's like a premonition. When I come back, I'll get seen off. Because a lot of it, you get confused, you're looking after your own business space. Now, so how it came about that I and several others of us took Harry, and I remember now it was up a bit of a hill, and there's a big tree at the top of it.
Yeah.
And we paid it. And the thing is, as surprised it was, there was an army chaplain.
Already over there.
I mean, I'd never seen him before or since.
Just appeared.
But he was there, said a little few prayers and what have you, and buried right there. But I know now, Chris has picked up, they must have excavated it because he's buried in an official army. We were set down for a while the break in the fighting, because it never happened again. I mean, seeing blokes killed, and you just carried on.
Well, do you know what? I had that exact conversation. I thought, I'm 26 now, so he was a sergeant who died.
Exactly the same.
And I thought, I bet that. I mean, the thought of like one of my friends dying, that was a major event where then it was part and parcel of life, wasn't it?
It's a good point in the film he's made.
We didn't feel much.
We went over to Dieppe in '44, and then got given our tanks. But actually before that, of course, we had training and tank training, but I was 17, we were only young, and none of us had driven a car.
Yeah,
you know.
unbelievable.
And you're in the armoured division.
It's hard to put yourself in that, in that situation and that mould, because it's just
it's weird, isn't it?
In the tank, it's not driving a car. You've got two levers, left and right track.
Yeah.
And the clutch and the brake are up here. They're literally up here.
Yeah.
And they're massive,
But he wouldn't have known what hit him, would he? From what you've said.
No.
As messy as it was, at least the good thing is he wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
You know.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable. But yeah, I thought, bloody hell, mate, what's the chances of, him being do you know, like, bury my great uncle?
When I was doing, because I've done, I'll give you the details of my dad's story. I'll put it on YouTube. I went to visit everywhere he was.
Yeah.
Because he was like a POW camp at the end, and it's fascinating to do something like that. You'll definitely have to go out. But when I was doing it, and we got this photograph, that's for you, by the way. When we got that, my dad mentioned about this Sergeant Kenwright and burying him in a field, and because I'd said, no, I know where his grave is, and he's kind of saying, well, I can tell you no, because I buried him in a field,
Yeah.
And then when I found out, because I found the reference of the grave, and it said he was from Warrington, and I thought, there are going to be some Kenwrights in Warrington. There just have to be.
Yeah.
Hence the trail of what's come to today. But I think this is just a ridiculous meet-up.
Of chance.
To be able to do this, and there aren't many left.
Well,
I
can say as well, he's absolutely marvellous for 91.
Everyone says this about your mental state,
honestly,
I tell you.
Unbelievable.
Your mental state is better now than when I remember when you were 41.